Hi, quarantine cuties. I got a request. Yes, I get requests these days to show you the Dyson airwrap because I think some people are interested in that and not sure if it's worth the money. For me personally, it hasn't been worth the money. I don't love it, but I thought I would show you guys what it does, how it works, all of that beautiful stuff. Yes, we are again in my kitchen because this is the only place that I get good lighting. As you can see, I have a natural ring light, which is my window. Anyhow, let's get to it because this is gonna be a long one. I'm gonna try to do that fun fast forwardy thing. Couple things to start out with. I obviously wash my hair. My hair is still pretty wet. You're supposed to have your hair like 50% dry, but I don't. I have a brush. Look at that brush. I got the Mason person because Jenna Atkin told me to. I went to this thing with Jenna Atkin of ouai fame. She is the Kardashians hairstylist. I know, don't at me. But she's really, really great. And she was like, look, I know they're expensive, but they're really worth it. And I have to agree with her. It is half boar bristle, half synthetic. So it doesn't pull on your hair. I also love the wet brush. It's great for curly girls, especially in the shower. After seeing Jenna Atkin doing a bunch of different stuff, I bought all this like stuff to do your hair because I'm that girl. Anyhow, I'm brushing it and I'm gonna section. Look, I had some people after my first video say that is exactly how I section. So I have like 3 heads of hair. I have to do this in 3 different parts, but basically that's the first section. It's this under. So let's get to the thing that you're really here for. I'm really here to see this bad boy. This is the Dyson airwrap. And there she is, folks. So as you can see, it comes with a couple different brush attachments, a blow drying attachment, and the curler quote-unquote attachments. This maybe is like the 3rd or 4th time I've used it. Number one, because I don't typically straighten my hair, and I know, like, why do I have all of the things to straighten my hair if I don't actually straighten my hair? It's so dumb. You know, sometimes we just spend money because we need to spend money. Because we're freaked out about the world. We don't know what's happening right now. This is the airwrap itself, and then you have your choice of a brush for smoothing, another brush for straightening, and then it also has a barrel brush if you know how to do that, which I do not know how to do. I typically start with the smoothing ones. Now I'm forgetting which is which. I'm gonna start with this one because it feels right. And then it also has this little blow dryer attachment. I have the Dyson hair dryer, so I don't need the blow dryer attachment, but if you need this, it's there too. And then we'll get into the barrels, these little guys, after we do a rough blow dry using the straighten brush. So there's obviously 3 different settings, low, medium, high. I usually put it on medium, I don't know why. And then again, a heat setting, low, medium, high. So I usually have that on high. And then there is a cool shot. So I'm just gonna do this and do that fast forwarding thing. I'm gonna learn how to edit because you guys don't wanna watch this. We're just getting it 75% dry. Ask me what that actually means. I don't actually know. It needs to be damp in order to do the curly part. I mean, as you can see, it's like any other blow drying. This is like a rough blow dry. I could do this with my other Dyson. So again, why did I buy this thing? I'm gonna go in a little more. If you're like me, the ends always dry fast, which, you know, cool. That's about 75% dry. So we clip it back. We take our Pro Tool. Jenna Atkin like super inspired me when I saw her, and it was just a really fun time and see her tips and tricks, and like I learned how to do the ouai ponytail, so maybe I'll show you guys that in another tutorial. I've been wearing it all week with my hair straight, but there's actually a very specific way to do that so that it's that like tight all around to get it that quote-unquote snatched, which I don't like saying because I'm a white woman. Round 2. Okay, I've been recording for about 11 minutes now and my hair is significantly drier than it was before. I think this is a total look. Like, when are we bringing back a top knot with some frizz? This is all I want to know. Like, when is frizz coming back? Because it was alive in the 80s. If you were alive in the 80s, you know that frizzy hair was all the rage. I'm just saying. We've got the last section down and let's just keep at it. It's about 75% dry, whatever that means. I probably should get like a spray bottle to kind of wet the ends a little bit. I've been doing this probably, you know, about 15 minutes, but I have very thick hair, so if you have thinner hair, it won't take as long. That is the nice thing about it. And look, with my new Corel straightener, this would be done in a flash. But we're not here for that. We did that last week. That is old news. We are here for the airwrap and what the airwrap can and cannot do. I've thought about selling it. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. But I might keep it now that I can get it this straight. I'm not good at the, I'm sure you're shocked to find out that I'm not good at the whole like barrel brush with a blow dryer. Like I would never know how to do that. Like never. Like that's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't have the coordination. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't make any sense to me. So it's just not gonna happen. How you switch these little things? There's a little unlock. Pops right off. It's very great. And then these things. There are two sizes. There's a bigger one. There are little arrows that tell you the direction in which the wind goes. And then there's a smaller one for smaller curls. I think the idea of this is really, really great. I have not seen it work on people who have straighter hair than I do. I have a lot of texture in my hair, as you can tell. It holds curl very well because it's curly hair. And so like my hair is gonna operate a lot differently than if you have like bone straight hair. It will work, but it won't hold. And let me show you. There's a way that you're supposed to know which way the air flows. And yes, I realize that there's arrows, but it's actually very hard to determine. It doesn't look like it'd be hard, but you're like, well, I want it to go away from my face. So do I put it this way? Who cares? Let me just show you what it does. It does that. It's cute, I guess. It's fine. You know, my hair is already frizzy at the bottom. I don't need something else making it curly and frizzy. It kind of does that on its own. And as you can see, it didn't really get my hair straight either. It's kind of this in-between. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's just not my style, I think, is part of it. And it's really hard to do this part because you're like, let it grab it, let it grab it, let it grab it. Yeah, now imagine doing that on my whole head of hair. It makes me like hurt just thinking about it. Like this video could be like 3 million hours long. There is a cool shot that you're supposed to do. When this came out, they were talking about how you wouldn't have to straighten your hair after this. And I just don't think that that's true. Maybe if somebody's figured out how to really use it, I'm not getting straight or curly hair. It feels very in between. And some of it's, yes, the technique that I use. Technique is important with hair things. If you're not doing it right, and then you pull it out. And yes, is that a beautiful curl? Sure. Is it the way I would like to wear my hair? Like, not really. Maybe I do love this product. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Okay, let's do a few more of these just like weird tendril-y things. But again, I'm using the same chunk of hair to go over this like 2 or 3 times. And that to me is the speed at which I can do my hair in the morning is going to dictate whether or not I'm gonna use a product. And I have not figured out how to use this product quickly. Is it nice that I didn't damage my hair? Totally. That's really cool. I haven't figured out how to use this in a really effective, fast way. And maybe if I just keep doing this, I just keep using it, it eventually will. Maybe it'll grow on me. I mean, honestly, in quarantine, what else should I be doing with my time? These beautiful little bouncy, okay, it is pretty cute. God damn it. I really wanted to save some money by selling this thing, but maybe I won't. And here's the third part. You could just get the curl straightener and do this with the straightener. You could straighten it and then use a curling iron. I don't know, maybe I'm just too old school for the airwrap. And like, how do I do the back? Like, here's the real, like, okay, I got this, you know, all cute in the front, like, great, but like, now do I do the back? Like, how? Like, the sectioning is so small because there's only so much that those rollers can pick up, but we're gonna keep doing it. Cool shot. I don't know, look at this curl. It's already, I mean, it's still a little bouncy, but like, cool shot. Is it cute? Sure. Like, it's fine. I don't know, you guys. Like, that is really cute. What do I know? Maybe I'm just wrong about this whole thing. So I've never seen somebody with like, I wish I knew the curl types off the top of my head, but with like natural hair, like I don't know if this would work. Get your hair that straight. Like, hey, here's the thing. Remember when we were talking, you might, if you, no. Okay. There are 2 ways of straightening your hair when you're a curly girl. One is this, where you get the cute, bouncy, big, voluminous blowout. This is what you typically get at Dry Bar or one of the salons because it's the easiest way to straighten your hair without the ends looking dead. I always want that super straight, stick straight hair, and that's not what this is. That's not what this is for, and it's labor intensive. Those curls kind of stay. There's, you know, I have a little bit of product on my hair right now. I use the Olaplex oil oil, and I did use Olaplex #6, which is their cream. I'm just gonna straighten my hair with my straightener. I don't know, if you want this kind of hair, ooh, I did that one right that time. I am getting better at it. There's too much hair on that. Like again, if you want this bouncy, beautiful, ooh, beautiful, what is that? That is like half, here we go, let's do this section. I did not pay any attention to this side. I will say, if you don't know how to do this, maybe this will be your best friend. It'll just take you 3 hours to do your hair. That's all. You let it grab the hair. That's the hardest part, really. Cool shot. Rip it out. You're not supposed to rip it out like that, but look. Let me brush these curls. See, this is exactly why I don't really love this product. It's just fine. And like this, I'm like, ugh, now I have to redo this part because it didn't do what I want it to do, which I don't even know what I want it to do. I just, actually, the whole goal here is just to make it look nice. And it doesn't look nice. So I gotta do this part again. Full shot. Yeah. This is all the undercoat, so that's the first. Look, I'm 30 minutes in. Granted, I had wet hair. 30 minutes isn't that long if you're a curly girl, but I'm nowhere near done. Like, look at all this hair I gotta do. I have a lot of hair. Oh my God, nobody wants to watch this. I don't even want to watch it. I'm not even having any fun anymore. But maybe I can make something out of this. Again, I have super thick hair. It's a pain in my butt. So I'm gonna take this very top. And you come for the sectioning technique. That's really why you're here. Don't lie to me. And I'm just so good at it. Who is she? Oh. She is covered in her own hair, has spent 30 minutes of her Sunday where she should be going outside. Well, it's no longer nice. It was nice for like a hot second. Okay, look at how much hair I still have to do. Actually, this is why I don't like this product. Maybe I'm just too much. My hair is too much. It's too much. It just like, I don't know how to use it. It's very labor intensive, and I think if you were a hairdresser, you'd be like, why wouldn't you just use a barrel brush and do it yourself? Learn the hairdresser technique. They're gonna know how to do it the fastest, cause duh. They do everything the fastest, cause duh. They're the professional. Like this, I just know this is too big of a chunk. Now we're gonna have to section it again. Like, look at all these like baby sections I have to put my hair in. This does not work for my busy lifestyle. I love a hair sectioning video. I mean, this is how the real world, ugh, and now this. It's because I was doing this side of my hair and now I have to flip this thing to do the other side. And maybe some people are smart enough to do one whole side of their hair and then the other whole side of their hair, but I'm not, okay? I don't know my left from my right. You can kind of do that to kind of capture more. Will those go in? Nope. They won't go in because the section's too big, even though that feels like the smallest section in the world to me. Maybe if I start up higher. Let's figure out how to use this together. As I'm like trying to figure this out, since there's so much hot air going, that top section is getting super dried and it's gonna get frizzy. Granted, I know that some of it's because I don't know how to section my hair. Ooh, look at that. That actually worked out nicely. I think that this might be a good section, but we'll see. You can get it up really close to your head, which is nice. But like, you can do this with a curling iron. Be real. Ow! Ooh, got a little hot. Just do this with a curling iron. Cool shot. Again, do I love it? Sure, why not? At this point, we pull it back, we put it in the stuff we've already done. And now this, since we're on this side of the head, we get to change our barrels again. And now we get to section out. Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait. I'm smarter than this. So I have this other tiny section that I put aside. So let's do this section since we're on this side of the head. My hair's getting too dry for this, really. I mean, yeah, now I need a goddamn spritzer bottle just to look like Martha Washington. I got that joke from TikTok. It wasn't me. I'm sorry. Again, I'm just trying to get through this. Cool shot. I don't know how long you're supposed to cool shot for. That's like the back of the head. Sure, it's fine. It's a curl. You can tell how much I love this product by my whole like, sure, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I spent $500 on something that's only okay. I know. Oh my God, my mom's gonna watch this. No, she won't watch this far in. She's like, I don't have to worry about this shit. Again, if I was doing this professionally, I would bother to wet it. I'm not wetting it anymore. It'll be fine. Okay, there we go. I feel like every time I use it, I get a little bit better at it, which makes me not like get rid of it. Cool shot. Yeah. Free the nipple. There's the nipple. Woo! Bouncy. it starts to get crazy up in here. Like I just start, oh my God, like maybe that's the look. This is the world's most boring video, I'm sorry. Who is she? Oh shit, I forgot. I'm doing this side of my head. Oh my God, I've been doing this for 40 minutes, y'all. 40! Who has 40 minutes to do their hair? Can it be over? No, this is too much. You can tell I'm getting tired. I'm like, oh my God, like what like better things do I have to do when we're all quarantined on a Sunday afternoon? I'm gonna keep doing this. This is what the people want. What the people want. We're giving you what you want. You didn't even know what you wanted. I don't even have the energy to fix that. It's a perfectly serviceable curl. Is it frizzy up here? Yes. So we, just like in straightening, we redo that section. Give it another pass. See, that's the adequate size of sectioning that I should be using for all of these. I'm just trying to get through it, and it's like, you can't get through it. If you want it to look nice, you can't get through this. You are going to have to do this. Cute. Serviceable, adequate, and not very much adequate, just adequate. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, that's the section. I do feel like sometimes this makes my hair tangle a little bit more, which is surprising. I hate this. Like, why am I doing this to my hair? Like, it's supposed to be healthier for your hair because you're not using a lot of heat on it. Yeah, is it healthier for your hair? Probably. Is it gonna make your hair straight? No. Like, obviously I don't care about healthy hair. I have heat tools. I balayage my hair. I do stuff like this to it. I mean, yes, we should all care about our hair health. But like what even is that? It's fine, whatever. Let's put it back. Oh my God, you guys, it's 45 minutes in and I'm just like dying. You're dying. We're all dying. This should not take this long. I can't imagine if I had better things to do with my time doing this. I just pulled my hair out of sectioning and that's about as good of a curl that I'm getting with this thing. I shouldn't say that. It's not, but like, it kind of is. Remember, move it because this is your life now. Can you see? Do you see? Does anybody remember the movie Red Dragon? I think about that a lot when I say, do you see? Ray Fiennes, who plays the Red Dragon, has somebody strapped to a wheelchair, super glued to a wheelchair, I should say. And then he keeps showing him this slideshow of him turning into this, not a James Blake. I almost said James Blake. Did you know that James Blake was a painter in like the 18th century? I think it's a William Blake painting. It's a William Blake painting, right? With the guy and the dragon on his back. I think it's William Blake. He's a British painter, not James Blake. And he's showing him this picture of this red dragon thing, of this man with this dragon coming out of his back. And he keeps saying it's Philip Seymour Hoffman who's in the wheelchair. And he keeps saying, do you see? Do you see? And every time I say, do you see? Which I actually have incorporated into my vocabulary a lot, I think of that. It's just like asking what's in the box. What's in the box? 7. Oh, okay, that one's not so bad. If you haven't seen 7 either, I won't spoil it, but if you have seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 45 minutes in, and shit gets weird. Oh my God, look at how much hair I still have to do. Yo, this is just like, this is why. Maybe if you're an actual beauty blogger, if this is your like actual life, maybe you have time for this shit. But I don't think anybody has time for this shit. I don't think I have time for this shit. I certainly don't think you have time for this shit. We are 47 minutes in. Fuck. And we're still not done. There's miles to go before we sleep. Don't forget to switch over because you're doing the other side of your head. Why did I buy this thing? Why do I own this? 47 minutes in and I still don't know how to use the damn thing. I hate it. Does it do what it purports to do? Yes. It will curl your hair. Is it magic? No. Like literally, I could have straightened my hair and then used a curling iron and I would be done by now. Not that I'm bitter about that. I'm like, I would be done. I should have just made another straightener video. Just kidding. Again, if you have an hour of time on your hand to just fuck around with a really complicated piece of machinery, and I'm telling you, this is not the first time I've used this. I've used this at least 3 separate times. Maybe actually more. Probably a handful of times since I bought it like a year ago. And I still still don't know how to use it. And I feel like if you're gonna charge people $500 for something, then it better be easy to use the first time you use it. And I'm not calling Dyson out. Actually, maybe I am, and who cares? This is not sponsored. If you're going to honestly charge people $500 for a machine, I feel like it cannot be this complicated to use. There's gotta be a better way. And maybe the people that use it and really love it, to be honest, I haven't heard anybody who's like, yeah, this is the best thing I've ever bought in my entire life. Which, for $500, most things that I've spent $500 on have been the best things I've ever had in my entire life. I have a pair of Gucci shoes that I spent more than $500 on, and I'm like, oh my god, these are kind of the best things that I've ever had in my entire life. They're hot pink. Like, what couldn't you like about them? I don't know. Like, you want it to be easy and intuitive, and I just think it's overly complicating a problem that nobody really had. If you do your hair straight, you know how to take care of it. You should know what products to put on it so that it doesn't get too frizzy. You should know what your hair wants. You should give it a break sometimes and all of those things. And I feel like somebody who's that into beauty, enough to buy something like this is not gonna want something that doesn't explicitly work the first time you use it. I feel like the only people who are really into this are people who are really into beauty and hair and all of that. And gosh, granted, I'm not that great at my hair because I have curly hair and it's usually really easy to do. This is like really complicated for somebody who literally just puts a bunch of crap in her hair and then blow dries it with a diffuser. So maybe that's part of it too. Because again, I think it's a waste of your money. 45 minutes ago, I was like, maybe I do love this product. And now, because the reality has sunk in that this is gonna take me an entire hour to do my hair, like, I can't. Do I got time for this? But does it curl? Yes, it curls. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Look, the commercial made it look so easy. Does it curl? Yes. The reason why heat is needed for curls is because that's what holds in the curl. Like, you have to repattern the hair. And that's why we've used curling irons for so long. Like, there's a reason for it. So, I don't know. Like, again, as you can see, I was able to simply spin my hair up like this and have it hold there for an hour and it already is curly. So if you don't have any natural texture to your hair, I just don't think it's going to do what you want it to do. And if you do have texture to your hair, you probably either wear it curly or have figured out a much faster way of straightening your hair than spending an hour with a fidgety machine that's kind of like difficult to use. I don't even know what these curls are gonna look like. I think you're supposed to use the smaller ones near your face. Like, this is near my face. Like, I want it to be pretty. But I'm tired. And like I said, like, after I'm done filming this, I'm just gonna straighten my hair anyway. Quarantine means straighten. Like, oh my god, I had my hair curly for the past few days and I've been like, I wish it was straight because it's so much easier to take care of when it's straight. Okay, last bit, guys. Sit up straight. Everybody's working on their posture during quarantine, right? And voila. Let's see the finished product. I don't even know what it's gonna look like. Like, it's cute. Okay. You know what I look like? I look like somebody who should be in a Texas beauty pageant. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Like, yes, is it cute? Is it cute right here? No. It's not cute right there. I already did that. So I would have to go back in and do this whole section. Is it serviceable? Yeah. I'm not complaining about how it turned out my hair. It feels really soft. It's super shiny. You can tell there's not a lot of heat damage on it. But what I'm going to call out is, number one, I don't know how long this curl is gonna last. Everything I feel like looks great the minute you do it, and then, you know, it just doesn't wear nicely. And it's not like it got, like, I still have these weird kinks right here, which I wouldn't get with a curling iron. And like, look, there's a weird kink right there. And some of that is my sectioning, and some of that was because my hair got drier and drier and I should have had a little spray bottle to mist it. That's the finished product. For me, it's not worth the money because I have the Dyson blow dryer. The one nice thing is, if I had just used the straight brush like I had initially, like that took, you know, maybe like 7 or 8 minutes to get my hair dry, so then I could use the corral straightener, and I think that's a good use for the airwrap. But I do think that like Revlon came out with one of these that people have been obsessed with. You could buy a Revlon one and do the same thing. If you're buying it for the curling power, I'm telling you, your hair, if it's any straighter than mine, which I will put a picture somewhere of my actual hair, because if you're new to the channel, Cute. It's a new channel. If you're new to me, I have really curly hair, so my hair is just gonna naturally curl better. It's just what happens when you have a textured hair type. This looks super cute right now. I'm an hour in. I know that in a few hours, these curls are gonna fall and it's just gonna be like bleh. Whereas like my stylist could do this in literally a fourth of the time. It would look better and it would stay longer. That's it on the Dyson Airwrap. Glad you guys stuck around. I hope you like the videos. I don't know. I'm just a woman in her kitchen. Again, quarantine. Everybody wash your hands. Call your person. Check in on your extroverts. Like us introverts are like, nah, this is fine. But check in on your extroverted friends because they're probably like, this sucks. Look, this is cute. Look, a little hair clips. Euphoria. Oh, look at that. So yeah, again, super cute on me. It may not work for you. That sounded so snotty, but like I said, it took me an hour to do this and I'm just frankly not in love. I love that my hair's straight now so that I can now straighten it with my straightener. That's the finished product. Feel free to ask me any questions below. It's gonna take you a long time and it's gonna be hard to learn, but if you want mediocre results like this, do with that information what you will. We all gotta do what we gotta do. I'll probably keep it because, again, I don't hate it. I hate that it took as long as it took. But yeah, that's the Dyson Airwrap. This outro was very long. Maybe I will keep it a little curly. Okay guys, have a safe quarantine. I hope all of you are well. Leave comments on what you want to see next. So I have a lot of beauty products and I know a lot about beauty products. I know it doesn't really look like it. I'm not even wearing makeup right now. I'm more than happy to review anything else that I might have lying around here. Anyhow, this was fun. It's been real. I hope that you, again, are staying safe and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!